Hey everyone, welcome back to my, let's call it my review bench. So today I really want to emphasize the difference between Vitalis marine pellet and other brands. So what we got here is obviously Vitalis marine pellet. I've shown this to you before in some detail, but we'll go back over that shortly. But also here is what is classed by all my retailers as what they sell or have always sold up until recently the most of, which is another leading brand, pellet. I'm going to abstain from using the name right now, but it's not important really. I think it's just a good test between different pellets. So let's just start with the Vitalis Marine pellet. For those who don't know how it's made, I think this is quite important to go back over. So Vitalis is made from human grade fish food. So this kind of, or fish rather, whole fish, the kind of fish you'll find in your local fishmonger's supermarket. That's the ingredients that will be put into your marine pellet, which, as I'm sure you can imagine, is quite a quality standard in itself. So once they've got all the different ingredients they need, the whole fish, mollusks, shrimp, they will pulp it down. Once it's pulped down, they will remove all the excess water. Now the reason they do this is because water inside the carcass of the fish is just negative nutrients. It's not required. It has got no sustainable value for your fish, so it just needs to be removed. So it's taken out, and what's added is correct essential oils for the fish diet, amino acids and minerals. Once it's all put together, it's steamed for a very short period of time, not baked or overly heated. Now we all know steaming a food locks in nutrients, baking dries it out, removes it, and destroys nutrients to a large degree. So what you're left with is, once it's been cold compressed, is a very, very soft, as we know, pellet. Basically as close to raw fish meal you're going to get. So moving on to this other brand, straight away the difference is it's not soft. You can hear it, it's hard and rolls about. Now, I'm not going to make assumptions here, but I will put a guess. When I was importing other brands of fish food before Vitalis, I had to see on the import permit how it was manufactured. That's part of the process. And every single one we imported was heated or baked to 160 degrees. Now this may explain, or probably does explain, why these pellets are like stones. They may be dried in a different way. This is why I'm not going to say 100% that's how they do it, because that's not fair to this company. But what I'm saying is it's a very, very hard pellet. Now, if I get a spoon here and we crush it, you can hear it. Very hard, very, very hard. It takes a lot to crush this, and you've got it. Basically, it's left with a fine powder. So let's do the same now with Vitalis. I think we all know what's going to happen here, but I'll do it just for giggles. And it just flattens it down, as you'd expect. Probably roll it. There we go. Roll it off the paper, but it's sticky, oily. Leaves an oily residue here. It's left nothing at all. A bit of dust. So I'm now going to move on to fish health. And when a fish ingests something, they want something natural. Now, I don't believe in the wild fish eat things that are like stones. I really don't. I'll let you decide what you think, but I don't. Further on from that, when a fish eats something, it needs to get it out of its system as quick as possible, because the health effects of keeping a hard to digest food in the system can lead to swim bladder issues and just general health issues. So they need something highly palatable they can digest and excrete as quick as possible. Now, I would assume a hard pellet entering the gut first needs to absorb a lot of water, so it's going to expand in the stomach, I would assume. If it doesn't expand, it at least needs to just absorb the water back in so they can digest it. Whereas the marine pellet here from Vitalis, of course, it's soft, easily digestible, and it doesn't need to basically be rehydrated. So when I'm feeding my fish, I want to feed them something that's as natural as possible what they're going to want to eat wild. if I was a fish, I certainly would want something soft if I was given the option between the two. This just, to me is quite unpalatable. So I'll let you decide what you think is best for your fish, but there's the two. This is Vitalis, which is fast becoming well known across the whole of the world. And I'm in Canada, so we're doing a good job of getting into many stores across Canada. We have stores actually have removed this brand from their shelves and they've replaced it with this brand. So I think once you try it, you will see your fish health improve significantly over time. So there's not much else to say. I'll let you decide what you feel's best. So next time you look for some fish food in your local fish store, just have a look, see what the consistency of the pellet is. If it's rocks like this, and decide whether you think that's best, or something soft, meaty like this, which I can mould into a ball for you. There you go. Thank you for watching.